Right. Welcome back to Buff-A-Touille. So we just finished up our cook on the flat. So we're gonna unwrap that, we're gonna slice it up. And after that, we're gonna bring in the burnt ends and we'll take a look at those. In the meantime, this one's been resting, and we took it right up to about 203. Right now it's dropped down to 165, which is our optimal temperature for enjoying it. A couple things that I always use, just want to throw out here, these Oklahoma Joe's gloves, can't buy enough of those. They come with a heat resistant glove underneath, as well as the disposable barbecue gloves. We go through a lot of those, but they're fantastic. So gonna pull out our meter probe first, and we're gonna take a look at this, and we'll see how it turned out. So we got our probe out. We gotta make sure we wash that when we're done. Set that to the side there. This will probably be pretty messy, so you want to keep that in mind. All the juices collected on this pan. You can see there's a ton of them in there. And just the smell of this is amazing. Instead of trying to deal with the paper, I'm just going to remove it from that and set it on the cutting board. That way we'll have a lot less liquid everywhere. So I can tell weight-wise this has shrunk quite a bit. When we started with the packer cut, it was about 14.5 pounds. Our trimmings, we removed 4.25 pounds from the trim, and then the burnt ends is probably, I don't know, about a third of what was left over, but it feels like we've got about 4 pounds right here remaining. And there's quite a bit of liquid here. Let me just show that off here real quick. You can see it's just full of all kinds of delicious juice that we may reincorporate a little bit later. Since we already separated that point, now we just gotta find that grain direction. And we'll make our first cuts. So you can see here are very juicy. So that looks like we got grains going this way. We want to cut against the grain. So I'm going to start actually on this end here. These smaller end pieces are going to be a little bit drier just because they are thinner. So this section right through here is really where the magic is going to be. So I'll just go ahead and cut into that for right now. No need to delay it. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see the shine in there, but you can see the juice coming out of there. Looks delicious. Okay. I think we are going to actually cut it in half this way, just because these pieces are going to be too large. Otherwise, I want to cut them about 1/4 inch thick. Trying to find a perfect one here. I can feel these are still pretty hot. Like I said, it was down to about 165. These gloves are really important right now for dealing with that heat. So this is what we have. And so for right now, we're gonna go ahead and serve this, and then once the burnt ends are ready, we will bring those in and we'll take a look at those. And that's all we have for right now. Thank you. All right, just want to show how this looks once we cut into it a little bit. You can see it should fall over your finger here a little bit. It's doing that somewhat, but just a little screenshot here again of the deliciousness. You can see in my gloves how juicy these are. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try one of these too, and I cannot wait. It's been a long time. Started on this nearly 24 hours ago, so can't wait to test it out. It's just marvelous. Excellent bark, beautiful flavor. Definitely got it right this time.